ये जो इंडिया है ना, on 14th June 2020, it lost the talented Sushant Singh Rajput. He was just 34. Kai Poche, Dhoni, Sonchidiya, Chichore, some great work in a short career. But sadly, what Sushant may be remembered equally for is the disgraceful media drama and circus that followed his tragic death. Mumbai police, Patna police, politicians in Maharashtra, politicians in Bihar and Delhi, screaming media anchors and journalists, Bollywood personalities, big, medium, small, lawyers, ex-cops, forensic experts, doctors, psychiatrists, influencers, cooks, postmen, delivery boys, neighbors, drivers, friends, associates, everyone had a part in the circus. Sushant's girlfriend, Rhea Chakravarti, was hounded, abused, demonized. TV studio juries accused her of murder, drug dealing, siphoning off Sushant's money. It was distasteful to watch. Audiences too were glued to the drama, gripped by every spun out hashtag. Hashtag Sushant Truth Now. Hashtag First Step to SSR Justice. Hashtag Sushant was killed. Hashtag Sushant Rhea Twist. Hashtag Arrest Rhea Now. Hashtag SSR Warriors. Hashtag Disha Sushant Murder Link. Hashtag Global Protest for SSR. Hashtag CBI Takes Over. Hashtag CBI for SSR. And there were many, many, many more. A year later, we must ask ourselves, ये सब क्या था? Arnab Goswami screaming drugs, drugs, drugs. Kangana Ranaut claiming murder. Breathless reporters conducting car chases. What was this all about? The answer, in one word, is distraction. The day Sushant died, 14th June, India saw 321 corona deaths, 11,000 new cases. The total death toll by that date was nearing 10,000. We had almost 3.5 lakh cases. 122 million Indians had lost their jobs during the first lockdown, twice the entire population of France. We had all seen the misery of the migrant workers walking back to their villages. Each of us knew someone whose business had suffered or who'd lost a job. So, had India's COVID management, had the lockdown failed? How and when would India's economy recover? Tough questions were about to be asked, and so a distraction was needed. And what better than a cooked-up murder mystery featuring a troubled Bollywood star, a greedy murderous girlfriend, a wronged family with drugs, money, salacious WhatsApp chats, multiple theories being peddled by multiple police forces. It was the perfect distraction from the really bad news in the real world of the coronavirus and the economic crash. And then, what happened a day after Sushant's death? On 15th June, 20 of our soldiers were killed by the Chinese on Indian soil, on India's side of the LAC at the Galwan Valley in Ladakh. In a planned operation, the Chinese occupied Indian territory at the Galwan Valley between Finger 4 and Finger 8 north of Pangong Lake, and most crucially at Depsang, threatening supply lines to Indian troops at Siachen Glacier. While the Godi media did its saber rattling and went wow when some Chinese apps were banned, there were again serious questions that needed answers here. Why was the government caught napping as China occupied Indian territory? What was our plan now? How would we get our land back? The solution again was not action, it was distraction. Instead of asking the tough questions, the government-aligned media put the nation on a slow intravenous drip of Sushant hashtags. And ye jo India hai na, it fell for it. When we look back today, we realize that the Rhea Chakravarti witch hunt ensured that many other important questions were also not asked. On 15th August, this is what the Prime Minister said about India's vaccine plans.
वैज्ञानिकों से जब हरी झंडी मिल जाएगी, बड़े पैमाने पर प्रोडक्शन होगा और उसकी तैयारियां भी पूरी तरह रेडी हैं और तेजी से प्रोडक्शन के साथ वैक्सीन हर भारतीय तक कम से कम समय में कैसे पहुंचे, उसका खाका भी तैयार है, उसका रूपरेखा भी तैयार है.
The PM claimed there was a vaccination roadmap. But what was that roadmap? India needed 280 crore doses to double vaccinate its population. So what was being done to raise vaccine production capacity? Would Serum Institute and more importantly Bharat Biotech, which had a very low production capacity, get immediate financial support? How much and by when? And when this was not done right through 2020, we didn't ask why. Also, why were we putting national ego above saving lives and relying only on the made in India vaccines? Were we pre-booking vaccines from pharma companies in the West? When nothing was being done about that, again, we did not ask why. The pandemic's first wave had exposed our health infrastructure, shortage of ventilators, beds, doctors and nurses. Plans were announced to fund oxygen plants via PM Cares. When those oxygen plants didn't materialize, we didn't ask why. The result, months later, the second COVID surge found us unprepared yet again, costing lakhs of Indian lives. Ye jo India hai na, it wants to know why so many prime-time TV anchors and journalists compromised their objectivity and became supari journalists. Their daily newsroom lynching of Riya Chakravarti, manufactured specifically to distract India's public, made sure that for months no crucial questions were asked. Do they accept today that if questions had been asked on time, resulting in government action well in time, thousands of Indian lives would have been saved? As for Sushant Singh, let's hope his tragic death is not raked up yet again as a distraction. Let's genuinely allow that actor to rest in peace.
We are truthful, unafraid and independent because of you. Now you can help our reporting from the ground. Go to thequint.com, click Become a Member tab, choose a plan and pay. Because the truth is worth it.